Hey guys, I'm about to go on a small camping trip next week, a 4-nighter, and wanted some type of compact, lightweight, portable table. And I picked up this one from OneTigris. I bought this from Amazon. This is not a provided sample or anything like that. This is called the Worktop folding table, and just thought I'd share it with you guys in case you guys are interested in anything like this. So it comes like in this storage bag, and the dimensions of the bag is right about 16 inches or so by like 5 inches, something close to that. And a weight of the bag and table and everything together is, let's get that balanced, 2 pounds, 9.8 ounces. But I figure I'll quickly show you everything that comes in the bag, go over some of the features and stuff like that, and then show you guys how to set it up and then give some thoughts on it. So the bag itself is actually really nice. It's almost like a canvas type material, very thick, feels very durable. I think I paid $38 total for this table. Might be hard for the camera to see, but it actually has YKK zippers on it. Just overall, the construction and quality of this feels really, really good. So in here, we're going to have, these are like the little things for the top of the table that we actually will mount the table to the legs. So there's going to be a couple of those in there. We have the legs of the table here. We have the tabletop. And we have a mesh storage bag. So the legs and then these top pieces are made out of a 70-75 aluminum. Again, very, very lightweight. The top has aluminum poles on the edges or ends, and then the material is a 600D. It's heat resistant, water resistant, but then there's also these panels or like these little bars that go through here, and inside the panel itself is actually like there's some type of material in here that once we put this on, this thing becomes very, very rigid. And even though it folds up like this, the thing can support a ton of weight. And I'll demonstrate that once we get it set up. It's supposed to hold close to 90 pounds on top of this. All right, let's go through the setup process here. This did not come with any instructions, but I honestly think it should be pretty straightforward. I'm just basically letting these things just kind of fall into place. They are like captive with almost like a string type paracord. So all those are just going into their places. They almost just go in by themselves, honestly. And then we're going to have the rubber feet on here. So those are clearly going to go down. So that's just going to look like that there. Then we need to put those little things to hold the tabletop on, and it's the same thing. They have strings on them. They just snap in. Now this here, I'll have to look to see if there is a right or wrong way because these are kind of angled. So let me figure this out and then I'll show you guys the way it's supposed to go on. All right, so this part of the table, there is a right and wrong way to put these. I don't know if you can see, but we need to have these to where these are pretty flat. And so these will go on like this. If you tried going this other way, it would make these things point in the wrong way. So again, kind of self-explanatory, but and then what you have to kind of do here is they don't just like slide on. You got to kind of pull it apart and then wait till it goes across like that, and then they go back together. And then if you see here now, it's completely flat. Both of these are, so I'll be able to snap that tabletop into there. So this should just unfold. And then if we look here, each of these should just snap into these things here. So let's get one end in. That snapped in no problem. And then I might have to pull a little bit. We'll see how tight this thing is. Get the right angle on it. Yeah, that's really tight, but that's what makes the tabletop tight. There we go. And our table is now together. And let's get some weight on it. I forgot to put that little mesh bag on it. I'll get some weight on it. I'll take the top back off, and then I'll show you guys the mesh bag. So again, they claim that this will hold 88 pounds, I believe. I have a case of water on there right now that's about 38 pounds. So we'll stick another one on there. That'll be close to 80 pounds total. Yeah, I have two, and honestly, I think I can do a third, which would be almost 120 pounds. This thing's not flexing, it's not moving, nothing's bowing. So this thing will definitely hold a lot of weight. You know, and I'm never going to store something like this in this condition like this. This table is basically for like playing cards, holding some drinks, maybe cooking. So you'd set like a small little portable stove or something like that on there. But it'll definitely hold over 80 pounds. So this little mesh storage bag, it just has like these little eyelet type rings on it. And then there's like these little hooks right there. And so this will just basically go over these like this, do all four of them. I'm sure it's a lot easier to do when you're not looking through the camera, but you kind of get the idea here. So I'll get it set up and then show you what it's like. So I threw 5 water bottles in here. You could definitely put way more than that. Plus there's a lot more room on the end down here. You could put a couple more there, but it'll hold quite a bit of stuff. Again, if you were cooking, you could put like utensils or whatever underneath here. So with the table set up, it's just over 15 inches tall. It's just over 23 inches long. And it is about 15.5 inches wide. And one tip that I would probably do before I set it all up, so that you're not having to keep up with your bag, is I would take that table top thing here off and I would slide the bag over one of those posts. That way it can't blow away or anything like that. You know, you could obviously store it inside of this other bag, but I would just do it like that there. And that way it's connected to it and won't go anywhere. So hopefully seeing it get put together and put some weight on it gives you an idea of the capability of this little thing. I would say once you've done it a couple times, it probably takes you 10 or 15 seconds total to assemble it. And like I demonstrated, it'll hold over 80 pounds pretty easily. This thing is made really well. You can use it indoors, outdoors. You can use it for camping, hiking. Like I said, it only weighs a little over 2 pounds. Take it fishing. Maybe use it out on your patio, if you're having a barbecue or something like that. You could leave this in your car and like travel, so you always have a table in your car with you. If you're tailgating or anything like that. Even like maybe going to a parade or watching fireworks or something like that. Have a small table so you can play cards and stuff like that while you're waiting. There really are just so many uses for a small table like this. So I will leave an Amazon link for this in the video description. I'll let you guys know though, from the time that I bought it till now, it is showing that it's currently unavailable. So what I'm going to do, I'm sure there's others that are just like it, probably just with a different name. So I'll do some searching and I'll put a second link. But this one I can definitely recommend. But alright guys, if you found the video helpful or informative in any way, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And that's going to be it on this one. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.